Alright, so we are on to creating a Twitter account. Again, if you're using a computer, if you just go to twitter.com, it will take you to this page over here. If you're signing up for the FaceTime, most of us in the class have already got a Twitter account, but if you don't, if you're signing up for the FaceTime, this is what you'll be filling out: your full name, email address, and password. Once you've filled it out and you've clicked on create account, this is the page that loads up, and as you can see, I didn't fill out my email address properly, so it has given me an error message. Otherwise, it's saying my password is okay. It has given me a username, but I can always go in and change it to whatever I want. Now, as you could imagine, Mark is a very popular name, and someone else is using it. So what it has done is it has added a few numbers at the end. Now again, you can change the username to whatever you want. Once you've corrected these details, click on create my account. So on this page, I've fixed my email address. I've left the username as it is because I already have an account. And what I'm going to do is now I'm going to go create an account for myself. Now this is where the interesting bit begins. Once Twitter has created an account for you, it will send an email, and you'll have to verify that email. So basically what you have to do is you have to log into your inbox. You would have received an email from Twitter, and there is an activation link. You click on the activation link and it will then validate your account. That you can do later. But now what Twitter is asking you to do is, it's asking you to get started. So on this page, what you do is you click on next. Once you've clicked on next, what it's now asking you to do is it's asking you to build your timeline. Now as you can see, it's saying you need to follow at least 5 people, and it gives you a few suggestions. And as you can see that I had NZ Herald, it's a very good source of information, news, and I'm following it. So from this list, just to make it easy for yourself, follow just 5 people, whoever you want, and then the next button will appear. Or if you know who you want to follow, like in my case I wanted to follow TV3, you can simply search for TV3, right? So my search results are here, and if I browse down, you'll see you'll come across TV3 New Zealand, and you just click on follow. So again, on the list, there it is, and all I have to do is click on follow and I'll be following it. Now again, still on the 5 people, I wanted to follow TVNZ. I enter it as a search word and I come up with a list, and I like the TVNZ's morning show. I'm following it. TV on demand, don't know, but it just came up on the list, so I'm following them. And as soon as you hit your 5, the next button appears, and you just have to click on it. Now what it's saying is see who's here. Right, now basically what it does is it gives you a list of category, music, news, whatever. So if you're a sports fan, just click on the sports category and it will give you some list. If you want to follow people in news, click on the news category and it will give you a list. Now what I did in my case was I clicked on news, and these are some of the people. So just to make up that 5 which Twitter requires me to sign or follow, I'm just going to randomly follow 5 people, because you can always go in and unfollow them at a later stage. Alright, so once I've done that, what it's actually now saying is you can invite people as well, but what I'm going to do this time is I'm just simply going to skip it, since there's an option. Now what it's asking me here is, basically this is your online or Twitter profile. It's asking me to upload a photo and just quickly write something about myself. So if you have time, you can quickly fill this out. Again, on your computer, if you have a picture, upload it. It will be useful to see and to know each other in the class. But if you don't have time now, what you can do is you can always skip it. Right, so this now is the Twitter page, what it looks like on the browser. And as you can see, it's still asking me to go in and verify my email. At some point you'll have to do it, so I recommend that you pause the video here and log into your inbox and verify your email address. Once you've done that, this message will disappear. Now using Twitter is very easy, and as you can see, while signing up for Twitter, people I started following, their news is already up here. On top, so these options over here, these options here, I'll go and explain them one at a time. This is the home page, so basically what we are seeing here, this is what the home page looks like. Connecting, if people include you in their conversations on Twitter, anything which has got you mentioned in it, any status update, if it has your name on it, it will be under connect. Discover, basically finding out quickly what's happening around you. And me is your profile. Now this here, this is settings, so this is where you can go in and change a few things. And this menu over here is how you can post a new status update. And searching for things, if you're searching for someone and if you know their Twitter name, you can type it in here. Or if you're looking for a hashtag like our Monday lecture hashtag, you can enter it here. Alright, so enter the hashtag and whoever tweeted from the lectures will come up. So as you can see, what I did was I quickly searched for the hashtag which we're going to use for Monday lectures, and these are the results. Now what you can do is, we know that these students are actually in our class because most of the tweets are talking about what we covered in the lecture on Monday. So what we could do from here is we can follow them, and I'll show you next how we can follow each other in the class on Twitter. As you can see, I quickly clicked on Alex and you'll see that I've got these options now. Right, I can expand the tweet, so if there was more I could read. I can reply to Alex, I can retweet what she said, I can favorite it, basically meaning it's a bookmark and I can go in and read that at a later time. And under more you get more options. And if I want to follow Alex, basically what I have to do is I have to click on Alex's name. So from the log or the list on the previous page, you just click on Alex's name or whoever you want to follow, and their profile will come up. And if you want to follow them, you just click on the follow button and then you start following them. And the person you start following, they'll receive an email saying person YYY is now following you, and if they know you, they'll follow you back. And of course in the class we all know each other, hopefully, and we will be following each other, so that will make things a lot more easier. Posting an update, as I showed you, there's a small notepad with a pen. If you click on that, this is the window that comes up, and this is where you type your message. Now remember, just like sending a text message, you only get 140 characters. You can insert photos, you can insert a link, a location or a link, and you can type your message. Once you're done, all you have to do is click on tweet and it will send a status update like you do on Facebook. To reply to someone, say for example this guy over here, I follow him on Twitter, and if I click on his tweet, these are the options I get, and if I click on reply, this is what I get, right? So in his original tweet, he tweeted and he also had Matt from BBC, and when I replied, my reply is actually going out to both of them. If I wanted to delete Matt, I can delete it and I can talk straight to him, and if I want to include both of them in my message, then I'll just leave it there and just type my message over here. Again, when I'm done, I'll just click on tweet and it will send them a message. Under settings, these are the options, and don't really have to worry about that. But what I'll explain now is the direct message. Direct message is like an email, so it's private. Whatever you send is a private message, or a direct message just stays between you and the person you are sending it to. No one else sees it, so it's very similar to email and it's very personal. So if you don't like to say something on the public Twitter stream, and if it's confidential, you can always send someone a direct message. Again, if you have any questions about how we use Twitter, or if you're struggling with something, we can always talk about this in the class. So just whenever I'm there or Lynn is there, or even if you see Richard, just talk to them or me and we'll be able to help you out.